everybody, it is Phineas. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well today. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the economy a little bit. I found this article, and I'll link it below, so if you want to read the article, you can. It's 12 signs that the U.S. consumers are experiencing far more financial stress than most people realize. It's dated April 22nd, so last month. Not even about a month ago. So let's go over these. And the reason we talk about things like this, because no one's going to tell you there's a recession or depression. The government's not going to tell you that. But I talk about this kind of stuff so we can be prepared. You know, I'm big up on stocking up on things, not just food. Anything your household needs, I'm big on stocking up on it. Right now, I'm in the process, because I got to do it slowly. I'm on low income, so when I stock up on something, it might take me a while. But I target a goal, I stock up on it, and then I move on to the next item. Stock up on it, little by little. I had a comment in one of the videos, and I don't think the person was being mean or rude or anything, but I'll paraphrase. I didn't quite understand, but she said that I always talk about stocking up on food and things, and some people can barely eat, let alone stock up. And I get that, for real, I get that. But do something. If you can afford one extra can, maybe you get an extra few bucks on your paycheck. One extra can at a time. It will start to add up, and you will beat inflation. You'll beat now the tariffs, and you'll have peace of mind by doing it. So I'm not bragging when I say I'm stocking up on things. I'm not a braggish person. I got 150 videos. Not once am I bragging like I think I'm something great because I stock up on things. No. I make no money. I make very little money. I'm low income. I just stock up one item at a time, little by little. So anybody can do it that way. Just one thing at a time. I might have 3 years worth of toilet paper, but it took me a long time to build up that much toilet paper. Like just this one pack of toilet paper at a time, little by little. That's all I'm saying. So, number one, according to the University of Michigan, consumer sentiment in the U.S. has fallen to a second lowest reading ever recorded. Americans are rarely this pessimistic about the economy. Yeah, man. Every single bill has gone up. Every single one. It's annoying. Today, I got a flat tire. Luckily, I was right by Walmart. My two front tires, I was going to try to squeeze another year out of them because no threads were shown or anything like that. So I don't know if I ran over something. But I got a flat tire. And I hobbled to Walmart. I went to Walmart. Let me get two tires because they both need replacing. One's flat. So he goes, okay, they're $80 a piece. Okay, all right, thanks, $160. No, it ain't $160. $80. Then you had this and that and this and that and this. Rotate there, $220 out the door. So every single time you turn around, we're getting punched in the face with some kind of extra expense. Just a month ago, I had a car repair, $284, if I remember correctly how much that was. It's that's why we talk about getting prepared, because now this was unexpected $220 bill. I stopped working today to get this done. Lost a little money there probably, but that's what I'm saying. If we prepare, because this kind of stuff's going to happen for sure. I told my friend the other day, I said, because she's been slacking on her repair envelope, I said, it's only a matter of time before something's going to break and something's going to happen. So do the best you can to keep funding that repair envelope. Repair fund. I try to put $100 a month in this thing. Now, I haven't went through this yet because I just debit carded my tire repair. But this will help me. Okay, this is $160 will help me pay for those tires, which cost me $220 because I had extra put away from repair envelope. Anyway, every bill's going up. And not going to get any better. The tariffs are on another pause, and Trump and China reached an agreement, but it's not set in stone, and it's just a pause. So who knows? Number two, according to CNBC, 73% of U.S. consumers admit they are financially stressed. I definitely am. Me and my sister talk all the time, like, how are people making it? How are people making it like it is? I don't have a mortgage. I'm lucky. I don't have a mortgage, and I'm barely making it. Like, it's rough. And then when stuff breaks down and every bill goes up, every time you check the mailbox, your bill went up again. 73% of respondents say they are financially stressed, with 66% of that group pointing to the tariff wars as one of the main sources. That's in the news now because tariffs could cost us a lot of money overall. Some studies show up to $3,800 a year per person. That's a ton. What if you only make $20,000 a year? 4,000 of that are gonna just go to tariffs. This is the same stuff you always buy, but it's just $4,000 more. Number 3, 2/3 of U.S. adults feel like they are behind on their savings goals, and half the U.S. adults believe that they will never reach their savings goals at all. It's tough to save. It's tough to save. Man, like I just spent $220 today on 2 tires. I won't put any money in savings this week. Like, it is hard. Number 4, more than 60% of adults that currently have savings accounts have taken money out of them since the start of the year. 63% with savings accounts have withdrawn money since the beginning of 2025 for unexpected expenses like tires and everyday necessities. 36% take out for everyday necessities, just everyday, like they're dipping their savings just to pay for bills because every bill's gone up, or pay for food, or pay for gas. Gas in Missouri, I'm in Missouri, just jumped up again overnight, 14 cents overnight. Number 5, the percentage of credit card accounts that are at least 90 days past due has reached the highest level in 12 years. So people aren't. If you got a bunch of bills, you gotta make sure you have a roof over your head, you gotta have electricity, and then you gotta have food. So credit card bills are gonna get pushed aside if people can't afford just the food, rent, and electricity. So I understand that. The percentage of credit card accounts that were at least 90 days past due is at a 12-year high. Number 6, 5 million student loan borrowers in the United States have not made a single payment in the last year, and 4 million other student loan borrowers will soon reach that status. Of the more than 42 million student loan borrowers in the U.S. who owe a collective $1.6 trillion, that money has to come from somewhere because people aren't paying it back. And I'm of the camp that if you borrow, you should pay it back. But on the other hand, that's easy to say. If I have a student loan and I have to pay my rent and my electric and food and gas in the car to get to work, my student loan is going to take a back seat. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I like to pay what I borrow. I don't have a student loan, but I understand some people are kind of pushing those aside. If you have to, you have to. What are you going to do? Everything has gone up, and I don't want to talk about taxes. We're taxed to death and back. It's freaking annoying. In Missouri, we're taxed on food. I used to live in Florida. We didn't pay tax on food. If I spend $100 at Walmart, it's gonna be $109. So $9, which could have bought me $9 more worth of food, taxed. It's going to Zimbabwe. It's for Sesame Street in Zimbabwe. I mean, all these taxes are just stupid. I get you gotta pay some taxes. Taxes should stay here and help people here instead of sending them everywhere else on the planet until everything's fixed here. All right. Number 7, for the first time in about 5 years, the Department of Education will resume collections of its federal student loan portfolio. This is going to put additional financial stress on millions of U.S. households. They're going to start coming after the student loan people haven't paid. They're going to start coming after those people. And that's going to, people are either going to pay it and they're going to stop paying something else, and they're going to start trying to get their money back. And that's going to take a huge toll. Number 8, the average credit score in the U.S. has dropped at the fastest pace since the Great Recession. American credit scores just took its biggest hit since the 2008 crash. That's almost 20 years. Number 9, U.S. consumers are eating out less. I don't know. I don't see that. I don't see that a lot. But and as a result, restaurant chains all over the country are in financial distress. Well, they should be. People should stop eating out. That's the number one thing That's the number one thing that everybody can just do. That's an easy one. You just stop. I was parked at a grocery store today, waiting for an order on my phone, and inside that grocery store is a Starbucks. And I'm just waiting, and I'm parking in the parking lot near the door, and I see, and I can tell who's getting it. When someone parks in there, they're all in business attire or whatever, or you tell they're in a hurry. And they're coming out with these, $6, $7, $8 Starbucks drinks, one after another. I'm like, man, why would you spend $8 on a cup of coffee? That's crazy to me. And it was a long line of it. It's a long line of it. Once rapidly growing commercial marvels, casual dining chains, sit-down restaurants where middle-class families can walk in without reservation, order from another human, and share a meal, have been declined for most of the 21st century. Last year, TGI Fridays and Red Lobster both filed for bankruptcy. Outback and Applebee's have closed dozens of locations. Pizza Hut locations with actual dining rooms are vanishing, with hundreds closing since 2019. Our Pizza Hut, I have a Pizza Hut here, and it's a big Pizza Hut. And they close the whole thing off, and they just have a little area where you just walk in and order. The whole dining room is just closed. It's been like that for years, as far as I can remember, since I moved here 4 or 5 years ago. Number 10. U.S. consumers are visiting shopping malls a lot less than they once did. As a result, many mall retailers are going belly up. It's because of the economy too, but it's also because of Amazon. I mean, and you can get stuff at home. I mean, that's just the times are just changing. I mean, I hate going out. I hate going out in public. I hate going. Shopping malls are hell no for me. I do like grocery shopping though. But yeah, if I can order something for a reasonable price, I don't want to. I'm not gonna pay more. I'm not gonna pay for shipping. Not pay for delivery if I can go pick it up. But if I can order something and have it sent here and the price is fair and at least comparable what I can pay going to the mall, I'm gonna do it. Now my small town doesn't really have a mall. There's a mall next town over that I've never been in. I don't want to go to no mall. Oh, all those people. Yeah. All right. Number 11. Consumers are not spending as much money at hair salons. Bloomberg is telling us that this is an indicator that a recession is coming. Now, some people think a recession is already here or depression is already here. So number 11 is people are not spending much money at hair salons. And that's one of the indicators people use that you can tell that a recession is coming. Stylists from Manhattan to New Hampshire are seeing regular clients start to skip cuts and blowouts. From the main town of Brewer, hairstylist Alyssa Dow said customers are choosing cheaper, more low-maintenance looks and tipping less. According to number 12, last one. According to the Fed, U.S. consumers are becoming more concerned about inflation and unemployment. Unemployment is a big one. All these businesses are closing. All the government cuts, which I'm all for government cuts. If it's waste, do we need that many people doing? It's so much waste. So I'm all for that. But it's going to cause people to lose their jobs. And AI, we don't talk about that a lot, but that's coming like a freight train. That thing's coming. It's going to take jobs with a quickness. Conclusion, right now, economists all over the country are arguing whether it's a recession is ahead of us or we're in one or not. I think we're in one. The president and government's not going to come out and tell you that, although this president does give you warnings, which that's huge for government to even do that, so we should take the warnings. But to millions of hardworking Americans, it feels like a recession has already begun. See, I think we're in a recession. I mean, if you pull up a list of all the businesses that have closed in the last 4 years, it's tons and tons. And I don't know about the mom and pops. They get demolished too, but I'm talking about businesses we all know. And they're all closing location after location, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I mean, it's a ton. Like, nothing's staying open anymore. Our Burger King got burnt, had a fire a couple years ago, and it hasn't reopened yet. And I was shocked to see they put a sign they are reopening. But that Burger King never had any people in there. It was always dead empty. I'm surprised they're bringing it back. That Burger King was never full. That was one of the few restaurants that wasn't full. It was never full in that Burger King. McDonald's always full. Sonic's already full. That Burger King was never anybody in there. But they're rebuilding it. If you are currently experiencing financial stress, I want you to know that you are not alone. See, we're all feeling it. Countless others are in the same boat, and the outlook for the months ahead is not promising at all. I agree with this. I agree with this totally. It is not promising. It's bad. It sucks. But that's why we talk about this stuff, so we can prepare. Oh, I stock up on everything, little at a time. I'm low income, so there's no bragging. I don't brag. I have nothing to brag about. I'm just an average dope like everybody else. But so now what I'm doing, I figured out that this is how much I'm preparing though, because I'm prepared a lot, but there's always holes in my prep, so I can always do better. So I figured out in 2021, I bought 3 pair of slides. You know what slides are? They're like flip flops, but they don't have the thing your toe goes in. I hate that thing, but just slides. They're like flip flops. I'm from Florida. I wear t-shirts, I wear shorts, and I wear slides. I wear slides even in the wintertime. I wear them with socks. That's how classy I am. So I checked my Amazon account. I ordered 3 pair of slides in 2021, and I'm on the last pair now. So they last a year, give or take. So my goal now is every week I'm gonna buy 1 extra pair of slides. I'm gonna get 10 pair of slides. My feet size is not gonna change. That's all I wear is slides. I have a pair of tennis shoes if I need it, and I have a pair of Uggs if I need it. I hope I never need them. I hate shoes. But so I want to get a decade's worth of footwear. Slides. They're comfortable slides. Again, my feet aren't gonna. My feet are not gonna grow. They won't expire, right? So my goal in the next couple months is to have 10 pair of slides to put in my closet. Now I got room for it because I don't have a lot of shoes. I have 3 pair of shoes right now. 1 slides and 2 other pair of shoes. So I want 10 pair of slides, 1 for each year for the next decade. Imagine the slides I buy today, what they will cost in 2030. You know what I mean? And that's something anybody can stock up on. If stuff that doesn't expire, imagine how much that thing will cost in 5 years, in 7 years, in 8 years. So I know it sounds weird, but I'm gonna stock up on 10 pair of shoes. It'll last me a decade. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know how you guys are preparing. Do you guys stock up on things? If so, what? If you're low income like me, don't stress. Just stock up little by little. Now, I'm not a prepper in the sense I don't have 10 years worth of food. I'm not. I prep for my own emergencies. Like my tire repair today, $220 out of nowhere. I didn't expect that. It's peace of mind, and that's really important. Peace of mind is really important. Stress is literally a killer. So peace of mind is number one why I do this. But also, I like beating inflation. The toilet paper I bought years ago, I just saw it went up $3 a pack. So if I bought the same 10 packs of toilet paper I bought a year and a half ago, year and a half ago, today it would cost me $30 more for those 10 packs. That's basically another pack of toilet paper plus some. So by stocking up, you do beat inflation. You can beat the tariffs. I asked the guy at the tire place today, I said, did I beat the tariffs? He said, yeah, so far you beat the tariffs. Get my tires today. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Everybody just stop eating out. Do a little bit at a time. Saving anything. Pay debt a little bit at a time. I wouldn't stress if you're low income. I'm low income. Don't stress. Every little bit helps. Every tiny bit you do helps. So, and you'll get momentum. Every time you go to the grocery store, pick up a 4-pack of toilet paper. Extra. You know, they're 78 cents. Even the cheap, crappy ones. I don't like those, but you know. Just do a little bit of time. I wouldn't stress about it. We don't want to stress. We want the opposite. We want peace of mind. But yeah, but things ain't good. And it's not going to get better. Prices are not all of a sudden going to come down. They're just not. They might level out a little bit, but it's not going to come down. Eggs today at my Walmart, I happen to just see them, are $4.22. It came down a little bit, but $4.22, that's still way too much. And so it's not going to come down. They might do this a tad bit here and there, but this is it. It's bad. Everybody just buckle up and do the best you can with what you got, and we'll get through it. And you help me in the comments. I'll try to help you in the video, and we all help each other. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and consider subscribing. It does help me out. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves.